Okay, it's working now. Hello, and welcome to Dungeon Keeper 2. Yes, I know I've already finished this, however when I finished it I said that I would like to do a little bit more of it, just to show off some stuff which we didn't get to see during the campaign. Primarily, after the game came out, there was some patches released for it, as games tend to do. However, one of the later patches actually added a new creature, as well as some new dungeon traps, so I'd like to go over them. And I've been thinking whether I want to do it in a skirmish game or a My Pet Dungeon. I think I'll go with a My Pet Dungeon just because it will allow for a bit more, you know, free-form, and I'll be able to mess around with things. But there is also some other stuff which I'd like to show off as well. So we'll start with Liberty up here. The main objective is amass 10,000 gold, administer 50 slaps to your creatures for bonus points, and research all your spells for bonus points. So.
Welcome, Keeper, to your first pet dungeon. You have all the time in Hades to construct your ideal home for dark-dwelling denizens, and plentiful resources to boot. Prove that you can do this, and further pet dungeons await you. Good luck, vicious one.
Okay,
a
so
lair and a hatchery are yours to begin with. Build them to start your dungeon, so that your minions may sleep and eat. Imps are your most important workers. Magical creatures, they drain mana to keep them alive, but are vital in all your pursuits. Create Imp will generate a magically sustained worker on your own territory.
Okay, have you finished? Right. Okay, good. Now. So yeah, the My Pet Dungeon thing is a nice addition to the game from Dungeon Keeper 1. There is skirmish mode where you're playing against an AI.
You can now build a library. This will attract in warlocks through your portals and allow them to research new spells for you.
Yeah, thank you. I think this timer will be how long it takes until we get the next room. So it will periodically unlock rooms for us. We'll go up here and get to this portal. Get this gold here and gold here. There's no major threats on this level. However, we can call in groups of heroes to attack us when we want. You see up here, there's a room here where the heroes are all located. And we have this hero level selector here. And if we use it, it increases their level every time we use it. And we can slap it to lower their level. So we have a lot of control over the heroes and how powerful they are.
Keeper, you can now build a training room.
Yep.
It will attract in salamanders and allow you to increase the combat level of your creatures up to level 4.
And he's going to tell us about the portals.
You have claimed a portal. You have claimed a portal. Creatures will start coming through to enter into your service. The rooms you possess will determine the creatures that enter.
Also, apparently, slapping that level selector lowers the number of slaps we need to administer.
The goblin is a stalwart dungeon minion. It is quick to recover from stunning, and while weak individually, in hordes, they can be a ferocious pack.
Yeah, I need a place to rest,
Your
and I need a training
require a
room.
place to rest. Build them a lair.
Yep. Get a bunch of imps. However, there is also something else I'd like to show off. One thing also the patch added was a series of special rooms. Now, I don't remember all of these, but if we make this, like this, we should get a special creature. I believe I've created it correctly.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
It has a little musical, note for that, and we get a unique creature. It's called Grub, and he has a unique look to him. This is a sort of a unique goblin created by building this room design here. I believe he is just stronger than normal goblins. There's not much else different to him than that. Also,
A firefly has buzzed into your
if we do the
dungeon.
alternate,
These creatures are timid and weak, but make for excellent scouts. Use them to discover new areas quickly. You will need to build a treasury now. This will hold your gold reserves when your dungeon heart is full, and also attract in rogues.
the alternate should also attract another one.
A new species of
There we
creature
go.
has entered your dungeon.
It's a unique firefly called Bzzzt. It's got a different skin color to it. It's all black with a purple firefly tail on it. And that's about where my memory of those special rooms ends. I think I could possibly guess a few other ones, but they tend to be variants of things like this, but larger. And I might be able to remember the one for the temple. I believe some of them actually require 3 different rooms. One predominant room and then mixtures of the smaller ones amongst them. But yeah, I'll delete these and we'll actually build a room
Your lair
to
is
set
too
those up
small.
in, rather than...
You need a
having them in here.
treasury to store gold.
So there we go. They remain even if you get rid of the room. We do this, and we get another level, another 5x5 room. Like that. Then we can... another 5x5 room here. 3, 4, 5. That's fine. 5. And there. Essentially, if I remember this level, we have like... there's like this large cavern going around this area where there's some gems, but we have this large area in the middle where we're free to dig around in and just make a dungeon. I'll dig there and there. We also got the treasury.
The workshop is now available to you. This room will allow you to build traps and doors to defend your dungeon.
Okay, keep building out like that. And up there. Down to there. You can see there's one of the entrances there, and it's surrounded by all this solid rock. So you can make quite a defensible entrance to your dungeon. Because I believe the enemies can only attack from those paths. Oh, I need training room. Sure. I'll get right on that. 9. But yes, the My Pet Dungeons are a lot more laid back than the base game. They just build a dungeon with some goals, but I don't think any major obstacles. Some of the later ones might do, but I don't think I ever played through all of them. This is the one, the first one is the one I remember the most. I think the later ones have more sort of challenges, sort of, you know, this map is not really ideal for building in, but you have to make do with what you've got. I don't know to what degree they are challenging exactly. Right. Can I remember this Is it like this? And then like this? It's completely inefficient as a library. There's no shelf space. If I absolutely can't remember them, then I will look it up. Oh, that room's 6 by 5. Oh well, whatever. Don't have enough gold for that. Mine up to there. Mine that. And mine there. Take that out. That. This out like that. One too big. And there. Okay. Anyone coming through? Nope. Okay, so that's not right. I believe it's pretty much guaranteed that when you build the special room, the next creature to come through the portal will be the special one. Now I just have to remember. Would it have been a 5x5 room? Maybe I did it too small. I'm going to get the gems so that I'm able to make these rooms
A guard room.
easily.
This room will attract in dark elves and allow you to build guard posts in the workshop if you have one.
Ooh.
Guard rooms allow you to defend areas that may be prone to attack.
I'll just mine through that. Doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure the enemy will only attack when I want them to. We have to wait for the stone bridges, so be able to get to there. Next one is going to be wooden bridges. What are you discovering out there? Bzzzt. Gold there.
A warlock. Use him in combat to support your other creatures. He is also your primary spell
You
researcher.
are not a unique
and will
one.
spend long hours in the library
Okay, so
discovering
that's
new
wrong.
incantations for you.
Maybe it's just layers in every corner.
You have claimed a portal.
I believe there's one for the training room, which is like that as well.
It is the witching hour.
Might be
Curses are half price.
batteries in every corner.
It is payday.
Ah, there's gems. Still have to wait for the wooden bridges, so.
A new species
There we go.
of creature has entered your dungeon.
Where'd he come through? Oh, up there. Hey, look. Is Elmeric. He has a red robe. Very smart. Okay. He might research faster, I'm not too sure.
A salamander has joined you. These
Go on.
reptiles are extremely
Research.
hot-blooded and will happily wade through lava.
You're not a unique one. Nope. But I'm pretty sure this is correct. If this one is. Make this more efficient.
Your minions need a larger training room.
I really like these unique creatures when they added them, because it's like, I don't know, it's like hidden stuff. Even, I don't know if they mentioned the exact ways to get them in the patch notes or anything, but like, ooh, it's a little bit extra in the game, which wasn't there before. That was neat.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
Here we go. We got Furnace Salamander. It has stripes on its back. These will always be called the same. As I said, they're unique creatures. So, yes, more Dungeon Keeper 2. There were some things which I wanted to show off, which I didn't get to in the campaign. Because the campaign was made before the patch was made. The stuff from the patch is not actually available in the campaign. Getting some unique creatures. Nom. Hey, I'd like you to research, not train. Haven't got the wooden bridge yet.
A new spell has been
Your campaign is in the level where you have to catch the runes around the boss.
Cast Thunderbolt to unleash a minor electrical discharge in a deserving location.
The one where you have to, like, sneakily take over the base. I like that level. That's a lot of fun. Like that one. It's like avoiding the patrols until you're strong enough to be able to deal with them. Right. I want a workshop. Now the workshop can't remember.
A new spell has been researched.
I want to say it's like this.
Grants direct control of a minion's mind, so that you may inhabit its body to explore your own dungeon and beyond. Wooden bridges are now yours to build. They will allow you to extend your dungeon past water. They can also be used on lava, but they will not last very long.
Oh, got a bile demon, but
bile demon
not a unique
is a
bile demon.
slow yet sturdy fighter.
Zealous.
He can hold off the advance of enemies with his tough body and odorous spells, but is also useful in the workshop.
Yes, spells. Good though, we got this, so we can actually get the gems up there. Will help us. Oh, I see. That extra portal over there is actually accessible without a bridge.
A warlock has become unhappy because he has no lair.
Oh, that's his problem.
A new spell has been researched. The heal spell will fully restore the health of one of your minions.
20,
One of your imps does a great impression of you. He can even do the ears.
I remember that one. That wasn't coming up in the campaign. You get that little message when you get over 20 imps. Something up there. I don't think that's unique. Nope, that's not right. Now what would it be? It'd be like this.
The spell has been researched. Sight of Evil allows you to peer into unclaimed and unexplored areas. Ah, I see you have discovered a magical item.
If it takes too long,
you have claimed
I'll probably just look them up. You can't get the elite creatures in the campaign, can you? No, I don't believe so. I believe I tried and you can't. the campaign, as I mentioned, the campaign is like, it's still running on the earlier version of Dungeon Keeper 2, if that makes sense, even though the rest of the game is updated. So you don't get the unique creatures or the some of the one new creature and the new trap during the campaign, which is a bit of a shame.
A dark elf has entered
hello.
your dungeon. She is a crack shot with her crossbow.
Level 10 dark
While
elf,
we
just
got
out of nowhere.
A group of them will quickly whittle enemy numbers down.
Okay,
A new spell has been researched.
we'll get a whole bunch of mana from this.
Call to arms summons all of your creatures to one particular location. You have claimed a mana vault. Your lair is too small.
Yes, yes. Build
You
another
have
layer.
claimed a mana vault.
Let's build another layer here. Not 5x5.
A new spell has
There
been
you go.
researched.
I don't really want to.
Walls crack and creatures tumble whenever tremor
I
is
don't really
felt.
want to just expand this layer.
Even traps and doors may be damaged by the falling rubble.
Ah, it doesn't really matter. Whatever. Two, 23, 24. Oh, we got some unique items too. Spell Fog of War and Make Happy.
The entire realm has been revealed to
We can
you.
see the entire map now. There's really nothing hidden on this map. Oh, there's a
prison
unique
is now
troll
yours
over there.
to build. Your imps will drag unconscious enemies back to it, from where they are at your
And
mercy.
there's a
From here,
guard room
you
over
can
there.
drop prisoners into the torture room.
That's
to
where I'd have
convert
expected
them,
to find
or leave
the,
them in the prison to rot and create
the,
skeletons.
Dark Elf.
A new spell has been researched. The temporary illusions of the turncoat spell will make an enemy attack its own friends as if they were hated foes. Oh, delicious remorse. A
Okay.
salamander has become unhappy because it has no lair.
Yeah, yeah.
Your lair is too small. A new spell has been researched. Cast on your own territory, create gold will conjure up a lump of the precious metal.
28. There's a problem with gems. When you tell your imps to mine gems, they all do that, and you have none left to do other things. Okay, expand the layer. Here we go. Probably throw some of
Spell has
you
been
down the pit
researched.
anyway.
Inferno brightens up those dull places by raining down an explosive shower of flame.
And everyone
It is payday.
goes off to get their wages. I'll actually add a treasury over here, so that they don't all have to wander that way to be able to get their money. Go. Okay, so what have I got? I've got the unique goblin, I've got the unique warlock, the unique firefly, the unique salamander. So, I will actually do a save, just in case...
Game saved.
this like crashes or something. And if you give me a moment, I will just bring up the thing. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Have yeah, there's only a few configurations for the rooms, so that's why I was able to guess the number of them, because they're kind of predictable. 3 grub, 3x3 layer with 1 hatchery in each corner. Bizzed, 3x3 hatchery with 1 layer in each corner. Nud, 5x5 workshop with 1 layer in each corner. Okay, so that's the unique troll. So this is kind of correct. A 5x5 workshop with 1 layer in each corner. We might have to get rid of a few creatures, actually. Okay, you.
A salamander has left your dungeon.
You.
A
Not
new
you,
species
you're the unique
of
one.
creature has entered your dungeon.
There we go. We've got the unique troll.
The troll is a sturdy
Nerd.
worker and will create traps and doors in the workshop at your
It does look
command.
different.
He also has the ability to spot hidden enemy traps.
How does he look different? Can't really see it. Got like some dirt on him. Is he actually the same
Your
name
treasury is too small.
as the troll which we found during
Your
the
create
campaign?
hint spell has been upgraded.
Possibly. Yeah, the troll looks almost the same. He's got some dirt on him, and maybe like a armband. They have the same model, it's just a different texture. So there's really not that much difference. Got the salamander, the troll, got the warlock, elite
Your
dark elf.
creatures are impressed with your work.
Okay. I'll just change this around.
Your thunderbolt spell has been upgraded.
Okay, this is going to be now a
Your portals have attracted
7
as
by
many
7
creatures
room.
as they can.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And we'll dig an entrance in over there. One more imp. He has a slightly different color green. I haven't got another troll to compare him against, but he... Ah, yes. We've got 2 trolls now. Yeah, he's a slightly darker, lighter tone of green, actually. That's the normal
Your
troll.
possession spell has been upgraded. You now have the torture chamber. As well as allowing you to convert imprisoned enemies, this room will attract the sultry mistress.
Oh, I didn't dig that out. Yeah, whatever. Okay, that one actually can be in preparation. Or I could use it to build the next one. I could just delete it afterwards.
heal spell has been upgraded.
Imps. I want you to claim this territory here.
A troll has become unhappy because he has no lair.
Help me go make one. Mine out that wall over there. Okay, so Zenobia, Elite Dark
Your
Elf,
Sight of Evil spell has been upgraded.
is a 3x3 guard room
Your creatures are unable to get to a hatchery.
with a
Your
5x5
creatures are
training room
unable to
around
get
it.
to a lair.
Like that.
A salamander has left your dungeon. A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
Okay. There's the level 10 and there's the unique one. Zenobia. He has like a chainmail vest on.
A salamander has become unhappy because it has no lair.
Yep, like a chain vest on. Let's have a look. Yeah, like a breastplate. Just a little difference.
Cold arm spell has been upgraded.
As I said, I don't think they get any unique attacks or anything like that. They might be, they're a bit stronger.
The guard room is too small.
Okay, let's see. Elite Bile Demon. Bloz. A 5x5 hatchery. With a 7x7 workshop around it.
A warlock has left your dungeon.
Room makes sense for a Bile Demon? Yeah, it
A
does.
new species of creature.
The workshop's
has
actually
entered your
useful too
dungeon.
because it's got the walls and they can work on these anvils here, but not as efficient as it could be. Heard he arrived. There he is. Was. He's got golden flails on his horns. I think apart from that, looks
A
basically
troll has become unhappy
completely
because
normal.
he has no lair.
Yep. I don't know if they demand a higher wage or not.
Your tremor spell has been
Let's have a look at
upgraded.
one of them. If I look at you... No, not that. You're level 1. You have a wage of 600. Elmarak is still level 1. He has a wage of 900. Okay, so they do have a higher wage. I'll just scroll this document. Okay. I noticed in the campaign, Bile Demons don't need a workshop to recruit. They come as soon as you build a hatchery. Yeah, I think they come if you have a 5x5 hatchery. I think they also come if you have a workshop, but... Okay, we can get rid of this abomination of a room. It's not too bad, but... Oh, that chickens everywhere! Come on, chickies. Okay. Go in there. Okay. Now, Gervais
Your turn
is
code
a
spell has
5x5.
You can
Oh, I can't build it yet anyway. We'll have to wait 5 minutes for the casino. Can I get the next one? Okay, yes, we can do that one. We can get Dominique, Elite Dark Mistress. It's a 3x3 prison. Surrounded by a 5x5 torture room. Yes. Come on. There you go. Okay, I have that. We also have the stone bridges now, so we can get these.
A troll has become angry because he has no lair. You have claimed a portal. A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
Make happy.
The mistress is a fearless fighter who will strike her foes down with her vicious claws. Battles can be turned quickly to your favor with these
Dominique, I believe she is actually faster than the normal ones.
Your creatures have been made happy.
He also seems to have quite a unique model. Hey, where are you going?
Your minions need a larger
Stand
training
still.
room.
What?
It is payday.
Oh, it's not showing up in the model down there. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, the speed also seems to be different. She seems to be a lot faster than normal. He has more armor? I don't know about that. He might have less armor, but it seems to be made of metal as opposed to leather straps. So, is that an improvement? We still have to wait for the treasury. No, the casino. So the next one is Elite Skeleton Bane 5x5 prison with 1 treasury in each corner. So we go 3 and then 3 and
Your create
there.
gold spell has been upgraded.
Also, oddly, you're not the unique.
A troll has left
unique.
your dungeon.
You're the unique.
A new
You're not
species
the
of
unique.
creature has entered
You're
your
not the-
dungeon.
And you're not the
The skeleton is a mindless fighter and needs neither sleep nor nourishment. It
There's
fears
Bane.
nothing and will happily charge into battle, even when greatly outnumbered.
So, Bane is actually a bit interesting because, unlike other skeletons, aside from looking different, he actually looks quite cool. I like his shield. And he's got a helmet on too. He's got a dirtier look to the bones. Looks like he's got like scum on his bones.
Your inferno spell has been upgraded.
Apparently, according at least to
There is
this
nothing
guide
left
I'm
to
reading,
research.
apparently he'll set up a lair and collect money on payday, but he hasn't set up a lair
Troll has
yet.
become unhappy
So-
because he has no food.
If I put him in here, will he make a lair? No. He got up really quickly when I dropped him. Does he demand a wage? Let's see. No. Apparently. That was possibly a bug which was fixed in a later patch. Though, as you saw, Bane, unlike other skeletons, did come through the
Your
portal.
portals have attracted as many creatures as they can.
We'll delete this. We can get... Can we get another one? Or are we just waiting on things now? We can't get the next 2, so we'll have to just wait 40 seconds for the casino, and then we can get the other one. Then we'll have to wait another 5 minutes for the next room. It's a little annoying, but I can't speed it up. Right, yes. Let's break through this.
A vile demon has become unhappy because it is no lair.
There we go. Take that over.
Casino. This room will allow you to either make your creatures happy, or it will increase your gold reserves by taking money from your reveling creatures. You have claimed a workshop.
Okay, there we go. You're unhappy. Why are you unhappy? You still not have a bed. Sulking, idle, wandering, doing nothing.
You have claimed a guard room.
I don't know what you're upset about.
The wooden door is a weak defense.
Do you want to build
useful for controlling the movement of your
stuff?
own creatures. The steel door is heavily reinforced to withstand the battering of enemy intruders. A wooden door has been created in your workshop.
We'll just build a bunch of stuff for him to
Greater
create.
dungeon security enclose those vital rooms.
He's still
with a
sulking.
rolling braced
I don't know.
door.
He doesn't have a lair, that's his problem.
A troll has become angry because he has no food.
Right. Okay, so we got the casino. So it's a 5x5 casino.
Your minions need a larger
With a
training
treasury in
room.
each corner. Go. Not you.
A warlock has left your dungeon.
Yep.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon. The rogue is a greedy misfit who will seek to further his own wealth whenever he can.
You're not the right
They
one.
make for good assassins,
There
as
you
they
are.
are deadly backstabbers, and can also reveal concealed traps.
There's
Build a bigger hatchery
Gervais.
to keep your creatures well fed.
There's like a face mask. And
A wooden door has been created
yeah,
in
just
your
a different
workshop.
now what?
A
Oh, we're waiting on the
biodemon
next
has
one.
become unhappy because it has no food.
They're all spending their time in the casino. Sorry, casino's closed.
Your casino is too small.
Oh, you had the bug of the unhappy creatures in the campaign? Not sure how I fixed it, either with a make happy secret or give money.
A steel door
Yeah.
has been created in your workshop.
Occasionally I had warlocks which would get unhappy because apparently they had no work to do. And I was told that's just something which happens occasionally. And like, they want a casino to just mess around in or something? I'm not too sure. I don't remember it really, but it's like you can't
Biodemon has become
get them to
unhappy because it has no
research.
food.
Well, I couldn't get my warlock to research
A
because there was
braced
still stuff to
door has
research
been
for it to
created in
do,
your workshop.
and it didn't want to train, and giving it money didn't help, and it didn't want to sleep. I meant the troll with the exit arrow. Yeah. Are you alright now? Or did he leave my dungeon? Let's see. 4, 4, 2, 2, 1. Yeah, it looks like the troll left my dungeon. Whatever. I believe in that situation he was upset because I left him in that room for so long, but then I made him happy.
Your dungeon
And he
is
hung
on an
around for a bit,
incline.
but then he got upset again.
Angry creatures cannot play marbles.
Ooh! Okay. Bane's already level 4? Wow. I suppose he's a skeleton. He just trains all the time. He doesn't do anything else. Right, this was going to be a casino. My dungeon layout is pretty terrible, honestly.
A biodemon has become unhappy because it has no food.
Oh, I need a bigger hatchery. Wonder they're all upset. All the bile demons are vacuuming up all the food. And there we
A
go.
braced door has been created in your workshop. It is now in your power to build a graveyard. When creatures die, your imps will drag the corpses back here. When sufficient corpses have rotted into its soil, a vampire will arise and become yours to command. A bile demon has become angry because it has no food.
It's like, I don't have any food. I'm upset and I'm leaving. They're engaging in battle.
A braced door has been created in your workshop.
Okay. There we go. So I don't know whether Nud is a better constructor or not. Eh. Continue building some doors around here. Just for them to do stuff. Okay. And can we actually see on here? Freeze trap, fibers trap, lightning trap, trigger trap, boulder trap, spike trap, gas trap, fear trap, arm trap, guard post trap, sentry trap, magic door, secret door, steel door, brace door, wooden door, barricade.
It is payday.
There's actually a trap missing there. Do I not get the unique creature and trap in this mode? Be a bit annoying. Well, I'll go through the rest of the creatures, and if we don't end up getting it, then... because the trap's not here. There's supposed to be another trap. But apparently it's not in my pet dungeon, so I might have to do a skirmish mode to show it off. What did we get? We got the graveyard. So... we need the combat pit for the next creature, which will be in 2 minutes 40. How does this one go? Okay. So, can we get this one?
A steel door has been created in your workshop.
Yes, we can. Okay. So this is a 7x7 room. And we need a graveyard here, a graveyard here, and then all the rest of it needs to be library. Unless I dropped the unique control down the portal. I might have done that actually.
Goblin has left your
by mistake.
dungeon.
Oh well, no.
A steel door has been created in your workshop.
Get out of here. We need space. I don't think the oh wait, does the orientation matter? The orientation might actually matter. So let's do this again. Northeast, southwest corners are the graveyards. So, like this. Ugh. Unique creature. You have to use the north indicator on your minimap to be able to get the correct orientation.
A new species
There we go.
of creature has entered your dungeon. A vampire has risen and is ready to do your bidding. This powerful magic user will not cross water, but with training he will learn to resurrect himself when killed.
Yeah, he's called Kessler von Doom. He's got a nice purple robe with some flame decals on the bottom of it. Also, he's got quite a lot of dark hair. Go trained. Right. Okay, can we
You
get
can now build
no,
a
I can't.
combat pit. Drop creatures in the pit to make them fight each other. This valuable combat training will allow your creatures to advance up to level 8 in experience.
Okay. And now we'll be able to get the unique Black Knight. We'll have to wait 5 minutes for the temple. For the last one.
Jackpot winner!
Great. Let me just... Yay! Whoa! Fantastic! Okay. Now, the combat pit is a 5x5 combat
The
pit
troll has become unhappy because he has no lair.
surrounded by a training room. You're unique.
A bile demon has left your dungeon. A new species of creature has entered
Yep.
your dungeon.
Caleb!
Black Knight is a truly terrifying warrior. Within its deadly armor lies a warrior of the blackest heart. Although he has no spells, at close range, they are your most deadly warriors.
I like the look of him. I like his dark blue armor. That's pretty cool.
A
Also,
salamander
apparently got
has
a
become unhappy
got a
because it
base
has no
efficiency
lair.
of 90. So does Kessler Von Doom. Maybe the unique creatures have a higher base efficiency? Maybe. Okay. You want trolls. You want eating, you want bed. There stops the music! Okay. Come on. Eat this chicken I'm trying to force down your throat. Oh, it doesn't have a house. Let's expand this out a bit.
Demon has become unhappy because it has no food.
The most common message in this game. I'm at least thankful that the messages aren't as frequent as they are in Dungeon Keeper 1. They were kind of annoying in there. It was always just, you know... I can't remember. Something something, training, something something,
The
lair.
troll has become angry because he has no lair. A rogue has become unhappy because he has no food.
Go to the lair there. Also, as with the skeleton, you'd notice that the vampire, when we got him, came through the portal. And not from the graveyard. Okay. I believe the last one is still a 7x7 room. We don't need to have a larger area for that.
Your minions need a larger training room.
Go. I'll build you a larger training room. There. Like that.
Jackpot winner!
Again? You just had a jackpot winner. I'm gonna have to turn it on to being, what's it called? Oh,
Your
it was
portals have
Bane who
attracted
won.
as many creatures as they can.
You can see it's got a little dollar sign hovering above his head. Everyone's dancing. I will put it on rigged.
Your creatures are impressed
Whee!
with your work.
Fireworks. 1, level 1, level 1. I'll just leave you lying around. There's going to be another training room. Oh, I don't really need it because a lot of my creatures are already getting up to level 4, so they'll just won't be able to go into the training room anyway. Shelf space isn't full there. We don't need a larger library.
The unholy temple is now available.
There we go.
This room will entice in the fearsome dark angels, or you may use it to force creatures to pray, which will increase your mana intake.
Right. Now, this last one, for the unique Dark Angel, called the Zachariah. It is... Okay. 5x5 temple. And then you have... This is still orientated with north up to the top, remember? You put a treasury down this side. You put a training room down this side. You put a lair along here. And you put a torture chamber along there.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
There you go.
Dark angels are terrifying entities who join you only for their own amusement and interest. They are powerful magic users and amazingly efficient researchers.
There's Zachariah. And actually the first Dark Angel we've been able to see in the game. Because I didn't get them after the mission which introduced them. There's a Dark Angel with a different texture. It's got blood on his wings and he's got a red, like, a black, like, face mask and a... like a black chest plate. So if we possess a Dark Angel, we'll see. Now, I've said this before. I'm pretty sure the screen at the moment is supposed to be tinted light blue. And I'm pretty sure the vampire's vision is supposed to be red, but it doesn't seem to be working. At least that's how I remember it. Maybe it's not like that for the unique Dark Angel? But anyway, being a unique Dark Angel, Zachariah is probably the most powerful creature you can get in the game. Gets up to level 10. I imagine also his wage is astronomical. Level 1, it's 1075, so... Can we get another Dark Angel? So I can see whether it's actually just a issue with him, or...
A troll has left your dungeon.
Okay. Oh, what do Dark Angel's chairs look like? I think they're this. This Boney's chair. Like something a Zamishi would have. Oh! Well, we got the unique, the new creature. This is one which we didn't see during the campaign. This is... a maiden! Or
The skeleton has become unhappy.
appropriately, I suppose, called a drider than anything else.
The drink is flowing freely.
It's a female
in the
body,
casino.
upper torso with the lower half of a spider. So that's pretty cool. That was a creature added in the patch. I don't actually know too much about them. I believe they have slow spell. I would assume they have slow spells and all that. Also, possessing them, if I remember correctly, is horrendous. This isn't working as it should be either. You can see it's got kind of a fisheye lens effect on the screen. However, I'm pretty sure the screen is supposed to be tinged slightly yellow-green on top of this. So it was rather unpleasant to actually possess them because everything's all sort of stretching and all bulbous. Like, blah. The filters, I'm pretty sure, don't seem to be working for the different views. Though the overlay ones are, the Black Knight's, like, visor is showing up, so it's just the, screen tinting ones which aren't working. Get off there. You don't need this anymore. And there is no unique maiden, from what I understand. The guy doesn't mention one, and I seem to remember that being the case back when I played it, so. Which is a bit of a pity, but... make this temple look a bit nicer.
Your creatures are unable to get to a training room. Your creatures are unable to get to a casino.
And... What's up? That look makes it look spooky. I like the brazier it adds.
A salamander has become unhappy because it hasn't been paid.
There's someone actually stuck in the temple waters. Ooh, that's actually something else I can show off. If I just... Okay, I don't know if I'll be able to show off all of them. Can I actually get a new item from... No. Is there anything... Well... Okay, as with Dungeon Keeper 1, there's a bunch of, like, recipes you can make to, by putting creatures into the, temple.
Your portals have attracted as many creatures
have
as they
various
can.
effects occur. Some of the ones I'm looking at here are 2 vampires for a bile demon, 2 trolls for a warlock, 2 salamanders for a mistress, 2 dark elves for a troll, and so on and so forth. 1 black knight, 1 warlock, and 1 firefly for an imp. 1 guard, 1 mistress for a black knight. It's not really worth it. Oh wait, why is my skeleton upset? Because he didn't get wages? He's unhappy. But you don't have any needs. No, I can't give you gold. Are you hungry? That actually seems like a bit of a bug. Maybe they removed his
because he hasn't been paid.
Maybe they removed his ability to be able to make a bed and collect a wage, but they didn't remove his want. So he's unable to fulfill his wants. Interesting. Okay, well, anyway, yes, and the other ones. There's also recipes to get good heroes. And there's recipes to get traps and doors. You can also get magical items and so on. 3 monks increase mana, 3 thieves increase gold, 2 dwarves plus 1 mistress gives you make safe, 1 bile demon, 1 dark elf, 1 mistress, receive imps. So that's actually more worth it because you get more than just 1 imp. 1 bile demon, 1 giant, 1 guard, stun imps. 2 mistresses and 1 fairy, make happy. Black knight, goblin, dark elf, make unhappy. Goodly heroes. 1 black knight and turncoat gives you a knight. 1 goblin and create imp gives you a dwarf. Let's actually try that. Get 1 goblin. All of my creatures are unhappy. Maybe it's something about this. It's just like, get it over and done with already. Or maybe it's because I'm making the thingy rigged. Okay, what was it? One goblin and create imp. So we do a goblin.
The gods have accepted
And then
your
creating.
sacrifice.
And we get a
The
dwarf.
gods have blessed you with a dwarf. A dwarf has converted. These bearded folk will fight viciously when attacked, and can prove to be a deadly nuisance to their enemies.
Oh, it's got little dialogues about the various hero creatures. Also, he was created at level 4, which is nice, because I put the I used an upgraded imp spell, I assume. So yeah, we've seen dwarves already. Any others which I could do? One warlock and inferno gets a wizard. Sure.
The gods have accepted your sacrifice.
There we go, we got a wizard. A level 4
Gods
wizard
have
too.
blessed you with a wizard. A wizard has been persuaded to join your side. Like the warlock, they are good support creatures and can also research in the library.
So yeah, I don't think there's actually any real difference between them. Maybe I'll create one more. What would be one? You can't get royal guards from these recipes. Dark elf and sight of evil.
The gods have accepted your sacrifice.
Go. Oh,
The
that only
gods have
created a
blessed
level
you
2
with
one.
An elven archer. An elven archer has converted. Like his counterpart, the dark elf, the elven archer is an excellent long-range support creature. Use him to take out enemies from a distance.
So yep, there we go. You can get hero creatures a bit easily. Oh, we've got 2 mistresses now. Or are they maidens? I forget what they're called. They're maidens. Actually, last on the list. Oh, we've got 3. What's the highest level one? Can we see some unique abilities from them? No. There's a level 2 one. You have a unique ability yet? Nope. Okay. Let me have a look at the wiki and I'll see what it's got to say about the maiden. And just so that we can get the abilities they have. Yeah, there's no dialogue. The mentor doesn't have any dialogue for when the maiden appears. There's some interesting, like, concept art for the maiden. Some of it's really weird. But okay, you've got 2 spells: Maiden Web and Poison Spit. What's Poison Spit do? Oh, okay. It is a creature spell. Yeah. Oh, it's led by Salamander? Oh, okay, that's like the Firebolt spell. Or is that maybe just linking to the wrong thing? And the on the wiki, going from Maiden Web just goes to the free spell for Dungeon Keeper 1. So, anyway. Fighter class is blocker, job class is thinker. Does that mean it can research? Oh, it can research. Likes research, hates nothing. Possession skills, fear attack. But there's no page for that. Okay. Well. How long has this been going for? An hour and 15 minutes? That's about fine. There's only really one thing which I haven't shown off, and it's not in the list of traps down here. There's a trap added by the patch called The Jack-in-the-Box trap, it does what it sounds like. It creates a Jack-in-the-Box, which it activates when enemy imps go near it, and the Jack-in-the-Box pops out and actually scares the imps to death. But then when it's activated, apparently it gets up on legs and runs off towards the enemy keeper's dungeon heart, which is probably why it's not available in this mode, because there's no enemy dungeon heart. And if it gets to the enemy dungeon heart, it will explode and apparently deal a large amount of damage to it. Apparently like 1/6 of the dungeon heart's overall health, which is like one whole one of these bits. So that's quite powerful. Though I believe it can be attacked while it's running towards the enemy dungeon heart. But yeah, that's about it for this.
It is payday.
Let's... They're all level 2, 3, level 4. You can throw open the gates to have a continual hero invasion. Trigger single hero invasion. Oh, we're getting invaded by heroes. Oh, apparently they'll just get stronger and stronger. Oh, these ones you can pick up. I can just pick up these and dump them where I want them to. They're coming with me. And... I don't know. Go in. Oh, I can't just dump them into the temple. I don't actually have a prison. Oh, I can't dump them into prison. I can only dump them outside. I can't actually just, like, put them there to, provide, like, free skeletons or whatever. We also don't get the horny spell in this, so... Run away!
Sensing the careless footfalls of heroic delvers, the spike trap flips over to reveal an array of skewers. Brutally effective, but equally a nightmare to keep clean.
Go on, we need to create some spike traps really quickly.
Attracted as many creatures as they can.
Ooh, we have another dark elf.
A spike trap
Dark angel, sorry.
In your workshop.
So, do you have a different view? No, you don't. So that is definitely a bug. Like I said, the Dark Angel is certainly supposed to have a light blue filter over the top of their vision. So we'll get to see how powerful the Dark Angel is. Hello, you're level 1. Bonk. Bonk. And just halve your health. Bonk.
Surely even dungeon keepers must retire to a lair of some description.
Don't pester me. I am slaughtering heroes.
A trap has been created in your
I'm doing a good job.
Your prison is too small.
Free up space in the prison.
Your graveyard is full of the dead. Make it larger.
Oh, we don't have a graveyard, do we? Just make a massive graveyard. I'm hearing constant, like, fairy noises in my ear. Are you done now?
A creature has died in your prison and has risen as a skeleton.
Oh, you're still there. Zap, 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 zap. Brag. You have a torture chamber? I think I destroyed it. Just people get preoccupied with them.
The bile demon has become unhappy because it has no food. Congratulations! You have bested this first pet dungeon
Hey!
and proved to be evil enough to travel to the next land.
Fireworks! And everyone starts dancing. Everyone's so happy for me. Whoa! I swear the Dark Angels remind me of something, and I'm not sure what. It's like the weird plate thing they have on their head. I don't know. Oh, and dwarves. It's a little known fact, but dwarves actually grow when you electrocute them. What does a biodemon look like when you do that? Sorry to interrupt your party. Hey, they've actually got a unique skeleton. And somehow they get wedged into the chair. I think the model is actually squished to fit into the chair. Yeah, it is. Oh, and apparently the bile demons are big boned. So they're not fat, they're big boned. We're getting another invasion by heroes. Can I just cause like multiple invasions by heroes? Apparently not. Hmm? Oh. Oh, okay. Testing. It said I was sending messages too quickly. Oh, did you get like timed out or something? I don't know if I have a I don't think I got a timer for spamming too quickly or something. Anyway. Sorry, I couldn't see any of your messages. Okay. Well. Oh, my imps have stopped working. They're all running in place. Well, that will probably be it for this. I've pretty much shown everything that I would want to show, which I missed out of in Dungeon Keeper 2. The extra creatures, the unique creatures. Though I didn't show off the new trap, but eh. Yeah, we can see the goblin here. Oh, we got a royal guard. So they do show up in this. There's some bugging with the UI because this thingy's constantly up on the screen. But I'll probably call it there. No, I won't continue. Enemy creatures killed, 0, because it was done. Heroes destroyed, 6. I think because most of them were prisoners. Rooms captured, 7. Land owned. Gold mined, mana stored. I think I've... The creature in the background might change depending on your score. Or that might be based on this. There's also apparently some new ones, which you can get to up there. That unlocks the next one. So you have to do them in order. But yes, there's no real easy way to show off the trap. And it sort of does what I said. It's a jack-in-the-box. It scares imps and kills them when they trigger it. And then it runs off to the enemy dungeon heart. And blows up if it gets there, dealing a lot of damage to it. But yes, that will probably be it for this extra stream of Dungeon Keeper 2. I'm happy to get back to it. I was planning on doing this after I finished it, but then I got distracted by Alien vs Predator 2. As you do. But since I finished all that, I thought, well, I'll better do all of this bit. as well. Is there anything else? Actually, hold on a moment. And there's one more thing which I might want to show off. That is... This is, not the direct 3D version, but... fine. No, not this. Not the rolling demo. It's coming soon. Be able to show it this way.
Crazy, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's all that I wanted to show for it. Some of the textures for the creatures are different. You can see that the model for the portal is different. Apparently they had an animation for when the creatures created their beds. I noticed there, but they don't do that in the game. They just walk up to it and it just poofs. That might have been added for the trailer. So yeah, it's just a little interesting thing to round off all the Dungeon Keeper 2 streams. I haven't checked whether there's one for a Dungeon Keeper 1, since that was before any of the games I owned which were made by Blizzard. No, not Blizzard, by Bullfrog. The first Bullfrog game I owned was Populous at the beginning. Anyway, that'll be it for Dungeon Keeper 2. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you join me again next time. I will stop the recording here.